Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to hop on and tell you why I'm considering either returning or trying to sell this Louis Vuitton mini pochette. But before I get started, I do want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. I put out a lot of videos about contemporary designer handbags like Coach, Michael Kors, Fossil, Longchamp, as well as some luxury items like Gucci, Burberry, Goyard, and now Louis Vuitton. And if you end up liking this video, please do give me a thumbs up down below. So I purchased this Louis Vuitton mini pochette on January 5th for $365 plus tax. So it was right before the really large price increase that Louis Vuitton placed, I think on January 7th or 8th, where this piece went up by $80. So I'm going to be completely honest, I purchased this kind of on a whim without much research into how to use it, how big it is, what the wear and tear is, and I think that I might have made a mistake in purchasing it because after doing that research, after I kind of placed my order, I am kind of on the fence about whether I want to keep it. And to be honest, like one of the reasons that I purchased this is because I happened to find it online with the help of the Purse Forum. So I kind of felt like I just had to get it before it went out of stock. So I didn't stop to consider it that much. And so now I'm kind of considering it and thinking about whether to return it. So the number one reason that I think I want to return this item is the usefulness. So I'm going to be honest, I don't know how I would use it. I bought it as a catch-all for the items in my bags. So for my bags that are a little bit smaller or, you know, basically don't have as many interior pockets, like my Kate Spade Spade Link tote or my Gucci Accessories Collection vintage bag, you know, when they don't have a back zip pocket where I can put my catch-all items, I wanted to put it in here. And that's what I've seen a lot of people use this item for. Well, I'm kind of like on the fence about whether this can be used for that purpose, because, you know, to be honest, for a catch-all item, which is going to be carrying things like Vaseline or hand sanitizer or lotions, the interior is a textile interior and it's a light color. And so I guess I just don't know if I would feel very comfortable using this item to carry like catch-all items. But I think I would feel uncomfortable putting kind of like liquids in here because if they spilled, they would stain it and it would kind of lose any kind of resale value. The other thing I don't really like in terms of using this as a catch-all is the chain. The chain is cute and very pretty, but it's like I don't see how you would ever use the chain for anything useful because, like, you know, this is too small to fit your phone, keys, wallet, anything like that. So I wouldn't be able to use it as, you know, a wristlet for like a grab and go for errands. Like if I tried to put my phone in here, it just doesn't fit. And I tried to take my case off last night and put it in and it didn't really work. So I wouldn't ever really use the chain as any kind of useful carrying strap and it's just there for decoration. If it's just decoration, it does kind of get in the way and I would be worried about kind of damaging it. It does feel kind of delicate. So I don't think that is kind of a useful feature for a catch-all item. The second reason that I'm considering returning it is because I'm pretty concerned about the wear and tear. So after I purchased this item, I started watching a lot of videos about the wear and tear on mini pochettes. And so, you know, part of me kind of feels like I should keep this item just because it is something that goes up in price all the time. I got one that's made in France. So even if I keep it, I should be able to sell it to Fashionphile or something like that for probably what I paid and get my money back because the price just keeps going up. But then I feel like I would just have to leave it sitting on my shelf and not use it because the wear and tear that I've seen in people's videos on YouTube doesn't seem like it's very good. And what I mean by that is, you know, first of all, like I said, the interior is light, so I would have to be extremely careful about how I use the item and make sure that I don't spill anything in here. But second of all, like the hardware in people's videos tends to tarnish, it seems like pretty easily. So the zipper pull already looks kind of dinky and not the same shiny gold as the other hardware. The zipper pull looks like already kind of scratched up and antiqued or whatever, and I think that's on purpose. I don't think I got like a return or anything like that. I don't really like that, but people say that the zipper pull the gold starts to flake off and you can see the silver underneath. The gold starts to flake off of the clasp and you can see the silver underneath. The gold starts to flake off of the D-rings because this lobster clasp is moving around so much and you can start to see the silver underneath. So if I was actually using this, if that wear and tear happened on the hardware, obviously the item would be worth a lot less with that kind of obvious wear and tear. The other thing that I would be worried about with wear and tear is the chain feels really delicate. So, you know, for catch-alls where I'm just kind of throwing it in my bag and it's supposed to be there to kind of contain things that might make a mess in my bag, I'm not very careful with them. So the chain, I mean, I don't know, it doesn't feel like it would like fall apart. If I had been using this kind of like daily and a little bit more roughly, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it would be very hard wearing, and I would worry about like the chain getting scratched, the chain discoloring, the chain getting caught on things and maybe even breaking, so I just don't think that would be great for wear and tear. And the final thing I would be worried about for wear and tear is this leather tab here. People have had experiences, I think, with wear and tear where the glue starts to separate here and the ends start to curl up. Obviously, this is also a very smooth leather, so I could see how this might get scratched really easily if I just kind of throw this in the bag. So I would be worried about that for wear and tear. And actually, there's one more thing for wear and tear. The side seams here, you can start to see there's like a little bit of red thread there. And some people have said that you can start to see the kind of stitching like start to separate when you use this item in like a more rough use case. And so again, with that kind of wear and tear, I would be worried about the resale value and being able to get my money back if I end up finding out that this really isn't a good item for me to keep. And the final thing that, or the final reason that I'm thinking about returning this is just the value for money. Compared to my Coach wristlet, which I can show you here, I think that the canvas of the Louis Vuitton mini pochette feels a lot thinner, and you know, you might like that, I don't like that. It's probably just a personal preference thing. And then I'd obviously be worried about the hardware quality in terms of the wear and tear, the usefulness in terms of the size. You know, if I don't use it, then it's not worth the money at all. And like just really thinking about the price, like I know I got this before a large price increase, and I know I got such a good quote-unquote deal on it because I got it before the price increase, but it was still essentially $400, and for $400 I could get 4 bags from the Coach outlet or Kate Spade outlet or anything like that. Bags that I would probably feel much more comfortable using because they're each less expensive, and you know, they would feel like they're less of a kind of an investment piece. So ultimately, I think I am pretty certain I'm going to either return this or try to sell it to Fashionphile, just to, you know, see if I can make a small profit, and if not, then I'll just return it because I'm definitely way within my 30-day return period. I think it's a really, really cute item, really beautiful. It looks wonderful in pictures, so, you know, if you're like a serious YouTuber, I could see you just keeping this to make videos about it and take pictures of it and stuff, but I am definitely not that serious about my YouTube channel. So I think, you know, I would rather spend this $400 either at a different luxury brand or on, you know, more bags from contemporary designers. So that's my thoughts on my mini pochette, why I'm thinking about returning it. Thanks guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, if you think I should or should not return this, and I will see you next time. Bye.